We're back. We are back. We're back in business, man. We had a peaceful weekend, man. We had a peaceful weekend. And Monday comes around and we got another Sixers game. I'm having trouble being excited about it. That's just where I'm at with it, man. You know, I'm not excited about it at all, actually. Not only am I having trouble I'm not excited about it. What am I talking about? I'm not an ounce excited about it. You know, we should probably just accept the tank. We should probably just accept the tank, man. I mean, that's what they're gonna do. You know, it's wild how quickly things can change. It's wild how quickly things can change. I think I put out an episode just a couple days ago saying that I might believe in his team again, man. Just a couple days ago I said that. You know? And then Joel Embiid breaks his face and Jared McCain tears his MCL. In the same game. And now we're right back to, you know, I think the day after the game that I enjoyed, the day after the Chicago Bulls game, I think I made a video talking about, are the Sixers going to be buyers at the trade deadline? And I was actually turning into believing that they were going to make a trade at the trade deadline to try to improve the team because it looked like they were getting everybody back healthy. And the basketball gods once again said, no. No. Slow your roll, buddy. And now Joel is out for at least a week with a sinus fracture. And Jared McCain has torn his is it MCL? Meniscus. Not MCL, meniscus. If you remember, Joel Embiid tore his meniscus plenty of times. And he's come back within 6-8 weeks after surgery. So I'm not saying that Jared McCain's not going to play again this season. But there's definitely no reason to rush him back. You know, there's definitely no reason to rush him back. You know, 20-year-old kid, don't put your, future health at risk at all. Not even 0.0001% at risk by trying to come back before you're 100% ready to come back. This team's going nowhere anyway. So yeah. There's that. I was at work when I got the news that Jared McCain tore his meniscus. That's pretty crazy. Was it the play where he got knocked down and hit his head on the floor? And he went out of the game with a concussion. And I'm pretty sure he came back in the game. I'm pretty sure he played the rest of the game. And then he had a MRI that revealed a meniscus tear, And they didn't tell us how bad the meniscus tear was. There's all kinds of grades of meniscus tears. There's partially torn, there's completely torn, there's all that type of stuff. So, but also don't expect the 76ers to tell you either, because they don't tell the truth about anything ever. So what you guys talking about in the chat, man? I told you to stop talking about McCain before something happened to him. Oh, yeah, well, I have a podcast where I talk about the 76ers, so gonna talk about Jared McCain. The Christmas game is gonna be torture. I might stream it with a Santa hat on and a paper bag over my head. Anderson Smith, it's not that bad. I've partially torn my neck. Bruh, I can't today, man. I can't today, dude. I can't. Hold up. It's hot in here. I need a fan. I can't today, man. I partially tore my neck, he said. What? Yo, who says that? Who even says that? How the hell you tear your neck, bro? How the hell you tear your neck, dude? And what's that have to do with Jared McCain? But thanks for that. That was funny. I don't know if you were joking or not. And I don't know if you wanted me to laugh or not, but I thought that was hilarious. Scott Lawrence, what's going on, mate? Yo, Anderson, we need to know. We need to hear in the chat how you tore your neck, bro. Because that, first of all, there's a lot of different parts of the neck. Like, tell us what you tore. You didn't tear your neck. You know what I mean? You tore you slipped a disc, or you pulled a neck muscle, or what? So we do have an update on McCain. Is that what you guys are saying, though? In all seriousness, all jokes aside, we do have an update that that it was partially torn. If we lose one of these versus the Hornets, Morey better see the tank. Morey better see going and getting a new job, If we lose one of these to the Hornets, I don't care what anybody says, man. Hey, shout out to Noah, man. Shout out to Scott's son, Noah, man. Yeah. Neck muscle, tried to dunk it and ended the whole career. Oh, damn. You tried to dunk and you tore a neck muscle? Wow. This story keeps getting crazier. Who's the biggest threat to the Eagles in the NFC? A good run defense and Jalen Hurts. My dumb ass, I bet Saquon Barkley 120 rushing yards against the best rushing defense in the NFL. Yeah, good one. Good one, Eastwood. Well done. I don't know. I didn't get an update on LaMelo Ball. Anybody have an update on LaMelo Ball? Hey, what's going on, bro? Thanks for coming through. Sell the team, sell the arena, sell the city. Well, I mean, not to trash Philly or anything, but city's not worth very much. And neither are the Sixers. Are you doing a live play-by-play of the NBA Cup final tomorrow? Who's playing? OKC? Or is it Houston and Milwaukee? OKC, Milwaukee? LaMelo Ball's on a minutes restriction. OKC and Milwaukee in the final. That's pretty cool. Nah, I'm not gonna stream it, but I'll watch it. I'll be active on Twitter talking about it and watching it. All right, man. We're back in business. Shout out to everybody in here. 159 sickos. Do me a favor one time. I'll give you these watch-alongs and post-game live shows every single Sixers game, win, lose, or draw, whether we're happy about the team or not. We never run and hide. We're always right here. And all I ask is that you take a second to close out the chat and hit the like button. There's the tip. Andre Drummond gets it. Kelly Oubre has it, and he puts up a shot and gets it right away. Sixers score in 7 seconds. It's a pretty good sign, isn't it? Kelly Oubre first bucket off of the tip of midcourt. Sixers score in 7 seconds. Isn't that wild that they've gone? There's points where they've gone. You need to put a slash through McCain on your t-shirts at least for 25. What? Paul George has the ball. Podcast P. Top of the key. Drives left on Brandon Miller. Mid-range jumper. Got it. Sixers up 4-0. I mean, McCain's not going to be out for 2 years, bro. Come on now. Miles Bridges is in the game. And Miles Bridges almost shoots a three at the top of the key. Drives up and under, scoop lay. Rimmed out. Paul George has it again. Are we going to get Podcast P or are we going to get Paul George today? Tyrese Maxey, a catch and shoot three. Oh! Tyrese Maxey, a deep three off a Paul George assist, and the 76ers are up 7-0. Would a blowout make you guys feel better about this team? If they absolutely smoked the Hornets tonight by 40, would you feel any better? Okay. We got a couple yeses in the chat. All right. 7-2. Paul George, top of the key. Three. Front of the rim. LaMelo ball, the rebound. What did LaMelo do? Sprain his ankle again? I feel like he's sprained his ankle 100 times since he's been in the league. Brandon Miller for three. Uh-oh, guys. Uh-oh. You know how it goes when Brandon Miller starts getting hot on us. There's Maxey, another three at the top of the key, front of the rim. LaMelo, another rebound. 7-5. LaMelo, top of the key. Maxey D'ing him up, putting the clamps on. Now he drives right, puts up a mid-range floater. That was a terrible shot. It's off the back of the rim, but the Hornets have the offensive rebound, and Miles Bridges shoots a three. And Miles Bridges hits a three. Hits his wife, hits his kids, and hits a three. Charlotte is up 8-7. And we got a loose ball foul. I don't care, bro. I can't stand Miles Bridges. Tyrese Maxey at the free throw line after a 3-second violation. That was a little out of left field. I will give you guys that. Hey, Scott, thank you for the super chat, man. Thank you for the super chat, bro. I appreciate it. Tyrese Maxey on the left wing. Down to Podcast P, and it's a turnover. Podcast P's talking to the officials. He doesn't like it. And Kelly Oubre gets a block on the other end, gives the cancel celebration. Here's Paul George to the rim. Oh, yeah, Paul George. Old man Paul with the slow motion Euro step finish on the fast break. At least he put it up, dude. The last game, I swear to God, he was so scared to put the ball up at the rim. Sixers up 10-8. Williams, turnaround hook shot off the front of the rim. It's Williams, right? Here's Maxey in the lane, mid-range jump shot. Hey, Tyrese Maxey getting to a mid-range jump shot is nice to see. Nice to see him add a little, something to his game besides just flying to the rim or chucking deep threes. Nice to see him get in space in the mid-range. Here's Maxey for three. Oh, my goodness. Tyrese Maxey is cooking, guys. Are we finally going to get Tyrese Maxey to come out of this quarter season long slump that he's been in? I sure hope so. I sure hope so. Scott Lawrence with the super chat. Thank you for the support, man. I just saw a new feature on here. I can set a super chat goal. Super chat goal. Set a goal to engage your audience. Once you reach your goal, celebrate. What's the celebration gonna be? Let's do a goal of, is it I can only choose 30 minutes though? That's weird. I can't choose another length. I'm not doing that. But I love, thank you all for any super chats. The goal is $70,000. $70,000. Tyrese Maxey, hot start. Hot start for Tyrese, man. Couple of deep threes. And a nice little mid-range pull-up jump shot, man. A nice little mid-range pull-up jump shot, man. Hey, Frank, thank you for the super chat, man. Maybe I should have set a goal, man. 10 super chats, that's what I can choose? I don't know. But thank you guys, man. Thank you, Frank, for the super chat. I appreciate it. Y'all are... The support year in and year out on this channel just keeps blowing my mind, man. And by the way, these Maxey McCain 25 shirts are on runitbackphillyshop.com. 20% off. Maxey McCain 25, make the Sixers great again. McCain's going to get his meniscus surgery. He'll probably be back this season, honestly. But the 76ers need to move forward. They need to move toward the future. They just do. 20% off code SICKOS20 on runitbackphillyshop.com. Hoodies, t-shirts, trucker hats, all that. It's all on there. Thank you for the support. And you get a personal shout out, or you get a personal thank you video made by me, sent directly to your email when you order off of the Run It Back Philly shop. Yeah, 261 in here. What's Maxey have? 10 already? 8 in 4 minutes. Sixers up 15-8. LaMelo ball down the lane, floater, back of the rim. It's off. Oh, but Charlotte gets an offensive rebound in. Put back and one by Josh Green. Nice finish through contact right there from Josh Green, man. Another offensive rebound for the Hornets. And, it's just the story of the 76ers year in and year out. Hey, I got you, man. I got you. I got about 30 personal thank you videos that I got to send out. So I'm going to get on that soon, brother. I promise. Maxey around the screen, gets a little Damian Lillard hook around the screen, tries to get 3 free throws out of it, but they're going to call it on the floor. Yeah, let's get the likes up, man. Let's get over 100 likes, man. 100 likes before the first quarter, man. 100 likes before the first quarter's over. Paul George on the block on Josh Green, gets to a mid-range jumper. Soft touch, rolls it in. Podcast P gets another bucket. 17-10. Here's LaMelo ball on the left wing, just chucks one without even setting his feet and hits it right in Kelly Oubre's grill. Oh my goodness. Maxey, scoop shot blocked by Josh Green. Tyrese trying to do a little Jared McCain impression with that scoop shot. LaMelo, wow. Dime around Andre Drummond's back to Williams. And it's 17-15, man. Tyrese Maxey again. He drives right. He goes high off the glass. Wow. Williams with a massive block off the backboard. Maxey wanted a goaltend. No love. LaMelo ball a step back three. That's off. Man, LaMelo really chucks a lot of threes, doesn't he? Paul George for three. Got it. Paul George in rhythm. His jump shot looks good today so far. I don't want to jinx it. He's hit a couple, and he hit a three now. So Paul George, I think, has 7 points here in the first quarter. Well, he had the fast break Euro layup too. Couple mid ranges. I think he has 9. I think Paul George has 9. I think Maxey has 8 in the first 5 minutes of the game. Boofmaster, no one could answer a simple question. I ain't liking nothing. We don't know what you're talking about. So we're terribly sorry that you asked the question and nobody answered. Self-entitlement is crazy sometimes, bro. Now I'm not answering your question on purpose. How about this, Boof? If you super chat, I'll answer your question, all right? How about that? You demand an answer? I don't know if you think I work for you or what, bro. Paul George, a rebound off a missed free throw. Sixers up 20-16. Kyle Lowry is in the game, ladies and gentlemen. Our only other point guard. Not named Tyrese Maxey because Jared McCain tore his meniscus. So we're going to get some high-level Kyle Lowry hoops here tonight. Miles Bridges a three. It's off. Kelly Oubre. We need a good Kelly Oubre game, man. Oh, my God. He turns it over. Well, we got a foul call. We got bailed out there because Kelly Oubre just threw a terrible pass. Nick Rivers for Coach of the Year. Oh, Nick Rivers, man. Nick Rivers. Tyrese Maxey around the screen. Just shoot it. Back to Lowry, back to Tyrese. And now we have another 3-second violation on the Hornets. Or is this one on Andre Drummond? Now we got a 3-second violation on Drummond. So the NBA, you know, with two lackluster teams playing each other, is on a surefire path to make the game less interesting than it already was by calling 3-second violations every other possession. Way to go, NBA. Well done. Brandon Miller, right wing. He turns it over. Kelly Oubre has it. Tyrese Maxey running. Doesn't have numbers, but he pulls a three anyway. Got it again. Tyrese Maxey is on fire in the first quarter of this game. Tyrese has 12 points on 4 for 7. Kyle Lowry is my second most hated 76er of all time. Wow. Who's your first most hated? It's got to be, I mean, I got 3 ahead of Lowry at least, man. Ben Simmons, James Harden, Tobias Harris. I think Eric Gordon might be in my top 5, man. Eric Gordon might be in my top 5 most hated 76ers of all time. Also in my top 5, this might be a stray, Isaiah Cannon. Isaiah Cannon, man. Micic. Oh, he turned it over, but the referees gave him a foul call, man. PJ Tucker. That's a good one, too, man. Daniel House. Daniel House was such a bad signing, man. Daryl Morey's embarrassing. Furkan Korkmaz. Did you guys know Micic was the MVP of the EuroLeague before he came back to the NBA? That's how much of a gap there is between the NBA and the rest of the world. That Micic was a EuroLeague MVP. Tyrese Maxey down the lane again, puts it up with the left, but it's short. I thought he threw a lob right there, but it was... And the Hornets get a fast break because it's Kyle Lowry getting back, and he intentionally fouls Salon. I have never seen that guy before. Who the hell is Salon, bro? Wow, I timed out Boof and he made a new account just to be an asshole. Wow, that is impressive, bro. Okay. I'm gonna hide user on this channel. He's an unpredictable one, that guy. Kelly Oubre draws a foul down the lane. I timed out Boof in one of RB's streams before for saying some weird sexual stuff in the chat, man. He's unpredictable. I think he might be bipolar, man. Aussie, it's all right, man. Sixers up 23-16. Kelly Oubre missed the first free throw. He missed both free throws. All right. Right when I said we need a good Kelly Oubre game, he can't make a free throw. Micic, top of the key, 3. Wow. Brick. Oh, we got a loose ball foul on... Is that on Kyle Lowry again, dude? Did Kyle Lowry just pick up 2 fouls, man? Guys, we're going to have to throw this one, man. Kyle Lowry's in foul trouble. We're in trouble, man. I wish they would commit to the tank too, but the funny thing is they don't have to commit to it. They're gonna, you know, I don't think the roster's good enough to not tank with all these injuries, man. Good to get another foul so you can have a seat. What point guards we got left? Reggie Jackson. Nurse is gonna have to bring NASCAR back, man. He's gonna have to bring Jeff Doughton Jr. back. Tyrese Maxey another 3. That one's short. Sixers up 5. Here is Micic. That looked like a carry. Oh my God, wide open dunk in the lane for the Hornets because the 76ers just don't play any type of defense at all. Nick Richards. That's the second or third time I saw a center just wide open in the paint because, you know, it's Kyle Lowry and Yabusele down there, man. The combination of Kyle Lowry and Yabusele might be the slowest combination of players in the entire NBA. Jeff and Edwards went crazy a few nights ago. I would love to watch Jeff Doughton and Justin Edwards play basketball, man. That would be more entertaining than, Kyle Lowry playing. But it is what it is. Hypothetically, would you trade Maxey for LaMelo? No. LaMelo can't stay on the court, man. Also, I'm not sure if LaMelo Ball plays winning basketball. I just think he's a really skilled player who just sprints up and down the floor, chucking, absolutely heaving threes. He's like a street ball player in the NBA, man. But LaMelo with a good roster, though, you never know. It obviously could just be the fact that he's playing for the Charlotte Hornets. LaMelo is better than Maxey? I don't know, man. When LaMelo has a overtime playoff victory, 47-point performance, maybe I'll say that. He shoots 13 threes a game. That's crazy to shoot 13 threes a game. Don't need another dude coming through the tunnel in leopard print pants. I think LaMelo definitely has a lot of potential, man. You got to get out of Charlotte, bro. You got to get him out of Charlotte, man. What are they even doing in Charlotte, Re-sign Miles Bridges? I mean, nobody wanted that guy because of the drama. Podcast P on the left wing. Sixers up 3. ISO on Caleb Martin's brother. Kicks it out to Ricky Council, but we have a foul call on Cody Martin. Kyle Lowry on my TV screen in 2024. Paul George for 3. Got another one. Jump shot P. Jump shot P with another pull-up jumper. He's having a pretty good first quarter. Let's see if he keeps it up or if he disappears in the second half. Salon for 3. Way off. Man, the Hornets. Wow. I don't know how. This is not an entertaining brand of basketball. The Charlotte Hornets, man. I don't know how there's anybody even in the arena. Why would you even be there? I don't understand. But I feel the same about the Sixers right now, too. Why would you even be there? Paul George drives right through contact, a wide open layup, and he passed the ball again, man. Now we got a deep Ricky Council 3 that's blocked. Shoot the damn ball, Podcast P. You're right at the rim. God, this guy's an idiot. KJ Martin, Euro step layup, rolled it home. I can't believe Paul George is playing like Ben Simmons, man. Wide open layups, but he kicks it out to Ricky Council for a smothered 3-point attempt. Brandon Miller for 3. You guys are right, man. It is just 3-point attempt after 3-point attempt after 3-point attempt. These teams just going back and forth having a 3-point shooting contest. And Paul George just threw the ball out of bounds. Alex, you're right, man. You're right. And they're going to trade KJ Martin, especially with the report coming out that the 76ers are going to prioritize cap space, which means they're on the verge of embracing the fact that they're not going to compete this year. So if they prioritize cap space, they're not going to pay KJ Martin $16 million. So expect at least KJ Martin to get traded for an expiring contract, I would think. I would think that. 2025 cap space champions, now with Paul George, Joel Embiid, Tyrese Maxey on the books, man. We were the cap space champions last year. LaMelo Ball at the free throw line. Sixers up 28-20. It's creative wording for the cheap owner who wants to avoid luxury tax. Well, yeah, definitely. But, I mean, it's because they're not winning. You know what I mean? I think owners, probably not Josh Harris, but a lot of owners are willing to go into the second apron or whatever it's called if they feel like the team has a chance to do something special. If you feel like the team doesn't stand a chance at winning a championship, why would you go into the luxury tax? You know what I mean? 28-21. KJ Martin running the offense. Look at this. Point guard KJ Martin. I don't know how that makes any sense, but Nick Nurse continues to amaze me. Ricky Council, a deep three off Kyle Lowry. A frog hop rebound. Paul George has it. 23 on the clock. 7 on the shot clock. Paul George a step back fadeaway 3. Wow. He hits another one. Podcast P is cooking. He must have listened to my post-game rant after the last game. He's tired of me calling him out. Who is that? Who's 21, man? And we got a shot at the buzzer, and that is off. And that's the end of the first. Sixers up 31-23. Isaiah Wong, is that what you just said, bro? Isaiah Wong? What? Isaiah Wong. Number 21 shooting guard. Averaging 9 points per game. Isaiah Wong, man. He is a second-year player. He is 22 years old. Second-round draft pick in 2023. Isaiah Wong. That's wild. Never heard of him. Never heard of him. I mean, I've never really heard of a lot of these players, to be honest with you guys. Like this dude, bro. Tijane Salon. Tijane Salon, bro. He was the 6th pick in the draft? Salon was the 6th pick in the draft, dude? He might be a nice player, but man, that draft was bad. Just saw on Twitter 76ers signing Jeremy Lin and DeMarcus Cousins. All right. All right. And here I go checking Twitter. I know that's not true. Did you guys hear the Brooklyn Nets have announced that they are going to start Ben Simmons at point guard to run a faster offense? That's what the Brooklyn Nets announced. Basically, the Brooklyn Nets announced that they are also joining the tank for flag sweepstakes. Because nobody in their right mind thinks that Ben Simmons at this point should be a starting point guard. You can play as fast as you want. You're still playing 4-on-5. Who did they trade Dennis Schroeder to? I didn't even see that. Wow, Miles Bridges wide open dunk in the paint, man. Holy hell, guys. I like Yabusele, but is he the worst defensive center we've ever seen? There's Yabusele at the free throw line. Oh my God, Eric Gordon ball. Eric Gordon ball, guys, and he shoots it off the side of the rim. Eric freaking Gordon is in my oh my God, dude. I can't believe I'm watching this. Paul George drives right. Eric Gordon to Maxey. Maxey floater in the lane. Got it. Oh my God, I'm watching Eric Gordon again. This season is nonstop torture, man. I agree with that. I do agree with that. There's a charge. Miles Bridges charges into Paul George. And the Sixers take possession. Air Gordon, somebody called him a couple of games ago. Who said that? Air Gordon. That's funny. (33-25). Paul George, left side, step back mid-range, short. Here is LaMelo ball again, fouled by KJ Martin. Will, you called him Air Gordon? It's not over yet. Tank season can wait. Bruh. I mean, look, they say Joel's going to be out. They say Joel's going to be out for at least a week with the sinus fracture, okay? If you can get the Joel Embiid if you can get him to look like he looked against the Chicago Bulls, I mean, I don't know, bro. I don't even want to say there is hope because it just doesn't feel like there is. Maxey on the left wing, step back three off the front of the rim. I'm kind of tired of saying step back three, to be honest with you guys. Maxey around the screen, mid-range. KJ Martin on the block. Oh my God. He turns it over because KJ Martin can't play basketball. I mean, KJ Martin is a defensive guy who should be cutting or catching and shooting. We just gave the ball to KJ Martin on the block for him to get into his post move bag. KJ Martin just tried to do a post move and just lost the ball. What are we doing? Nick Nurse, are you okay? Did we really just give the ball to KJ Martin in the post? KJ needs to learn how to power dribble. He's not going to learn how. He's not. Some players are just bad at things. Let him cook. He's tanking. Is Nick Nurse tanking? Is that what I just witnessed? Tyrese Maxey, top of the key, drives left, back to KJ. Doesn't want to shoot. Oh my God, he can't dribble, dude. Get rid of the ball. Maxey again off the KJ handoff. Maxey fadeaway mid-range. That's short. Man, guys, KJ Martin really caught in a bad spot 2 times so far where he has to dribble and he just can't. He can't dribble. He kind of looks like a 4-year-old dribbling a basketball. Maxey with a steal. Maxey running a fast break. Kelly Oubre never saw a shot he didn't like. And he charges into Miles Bridges. I thought for a second Kelly Oubre was going to pass the ball back right there, but no. Not Kelly Oubre. They're giving KJ the ball. I mean, he's just not good. I don't think, I'm not good enough to play in the NBA. That's not my fault, but it's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he shouldn't have the ball. We're challenging this call. Oh my God, what a worthless game. What a worthless game, and we're challenging calls for no reason. Oh. I'm going to need help the rest of the season, man. I'm going to need help the rest of the season. This ain't going to be easy to watch the rest of the season, man. I'm going to need help. Look at this week. We got Hornets tonight, and then we don't play until Friday, and it's the Hornets again. This is the most not entertaining basketball I've ever seen. I got to watch a Sixers Hornets game twice in 1 week. It's like these are like YMCA pickup games, man. All because of the NBA Cup. The NBA Cup. Who's gonna be crowned the champion of a meaningless in-season tournament? Have the 76ers won a challenge this season at all? I don't think we have. It's like watching 2 episodes of your wife's favorite drama show. It's like watching One Tree Hill or some shit. Let's see. Ala Abdenabi says he's out of the circle, but he's slightly moving. Allah says it's a good call. Kate disagrees. Sixers lose another challenge. Allah Abdenabi agrees with the officials because he always does. That's the right call. That's the right call. Here's Josh Green for 3, short, over the backboard. We have 2 points in the last 5 minutes. Wow. That's as soon as Eric Gordon came on the floor, huh? Who's out? I mean, Maxey, KJ, Yabusele, Eric Gordon, Kelly Oubre. I don't even know what to say. The Hornets have 26 points right now. We only have 33. Kelly Oubre in the lane, jumper. Got it. Another Kelly Oubre revenge game. How many times we play the Hornets, bro? Why am I watching another Hornets game? God. I feel like half the season was Sixers versus Hornets. What's wrong with the NBA, man? Miles Bridges down the lane, lefty layup. Missed it. Tyrese Maxey, drive left. Floater through contact. No love from the officials, but he banks it in. 37-26. It was a dumb challenge. I agree. It was a dumb challenge. Williams on the block on KJ Martin. Tries to move him. Can't move him. Stonewall. But now we get a Miles Bridges wide open drive with nobody in the paint. Sixers up 9. Eric Gordon is on the floor. Wow. Kelly Oubre. We're going to get a Maxey ISO on Josh Green. Green steps up. Maxey drives pass kick to KJ Martin for 3, and it's blocked by Williams. Yikes. KJ and Williams getting a little scrappy here, man. We got another foul called on KJ Martin. He's telling the ref that Williams hooked his arm. How do you not give Maxey that call, bro? That's such an obvious foul call. Nurse wouldn't have won a thing if that ball didn't bounce 70 times on the rim. You might be right, man. You might be right. It's going to be backcourt, right? Oh, my God. How's that not backcourt? The Hornets lose the ball backcourt. The referee says tipped. Yeah, but it was tipped by the Hornets. And now we got a moving screen makeup call. This is a disaster of a basketball game, man. This is ugly as hell. This is, I mean, the teams are bad. The coaches are bad. The referees are bad. Everything about this game is terrible. This is one of the worst products I've ever seen. But Podcast P's back on the floor. Maxey, little hezzy. Maxey floater. Missed it. Andre Drummond fighting for a board and can't control it. Hornets basketball. Williams, hand off to Josh Green. Josh Green skip past the Miles Bridges. Oh my God. Josh Green tried to pump fake Eric Gordon in the corner and he didn't move, and then he smacked the ball out of bounds. 2 seconds on the shot clock for the Hornets to inbound right here. They have a whopping 28 points in this first half so far. Josh Green catches it, hands it back to Miller. Shot clock buzzer, missed it. I thought he wasted way more than 2 seconds. Got it off somehow. Kelly Oubre ISO on Micic. Back to Tyrese. Now we got a foul on Micic. Holy, man. I'm going to fall asleep watching this game. NBA viewership is down for a reason across the league. I mean, this is bad basketball, man. We should probably be rooting against the Sixers. We probably should. Paul George, right wing. You should be. Gets fouled and finishes with the left. Uh-oh, he's laying on the floor in pain, Paul George is. He's out for 3 weeks. The thing is, with Paul George and Tyrese Maxey, at least on paper, you should be able to beat the Hornets. You know what I mean? You should be able to beat the Hornets with on paper, I think. Sixers up 11. Here's Paul George at the free throw line to put him up 12. And he missed it. Cody Martin the rebound. I'm going to need some halftime coffee to stay awake for this one. Micic. Directing traffic. 7 seconds on the shot clock for the Hornets. Micic around the screen. Micic floater. Or just a dime kind of to Nick Richards in the paint. Nick Richards gets another one. Kelly Oubre around the screen. Oubre shoved Nick Richards out of the paint. He wanted an offensive foul. No call. Kelly Oubre puts back his own rebound. His own miss. Sixers back up 11. Micic to Nick Richards again. Blocked by Drummond this time. Holy hell, that might be Andre Drummond's first block of the season. But Nick Richards got the offensive rebound and drew a foul. So even when Andre Drummond plays good defense and gets a block, it turns into an offensive rebound and an and one for the Hornets. Wow. Kyle Lowry and Eric Gordon on the floor at the same time. Is that what I'm witnessing right now? Wow. Kyle Lowry and Eric Gordon on the floor at the same time. The two oldest players in the NBA. Unbelievable what this season has turned into. Actually, they were on the floor to start the season because Nick Nurse is absolutely insane. They were on the floor to start the season, man. Oubre in the lane again. Oh my God, what are you doing? Oh my God. Oubre tries to get it to Drummond, turns it over because he's just doing too much. I mean, why is Kelly Oubre creating offense? Cody Martin hits a three. I've been saying this for weeks. In what world should you have Kelly Oubre running pick and rolls? It doesn't make any sense. You got Paul George on the floor. You got Kyle Lowry on the floor. I talk my shit about Lowry, but at least he's a ball-handling point guard. But so many times we run the offense through random guys like Kelly Oubre. $43-35. Micic, lefty hezzy, dime to Nick Richards. Yo, Micic is cooking us. Micic is out here playing and one mixtape, man. Hezzy, drive left, no look dish. Kelly Oubre for three. Back of the rim. Andre Drummond to rebound. Eric Gordon for three. And that's off also. Oh my God. I'm watching Kelly Oubre and Eric Gordon chuck threes right now, guys. That's what I'm watching. Kelly Oubre and Eric Gordon chuck threes. Micic, free throw line jumper, missed it. Kyle Lowry. Paul George. I just can't believe this team it's a nursing home, dude. Kelly Oubre chucks another three. Get the fuck off the floor. I'm getting sick of you, bro. Who do you think you are? Stop shooting the damn ball, please. Why the hell is Kelly Oubre shooting the ball every possession? Unbelievable, man. Tyrese Maxey back in the game, and we get a post up by Andre Drummond, and he charges and gets called for an offensive foul. We brought Tyrese Maxey back in the game. You got Tyrese Maxey and Paul George on the floor, and we run a play for an Andre Drummond post up. This is one of the worst teams I've ever watched. This is one of the worst coach teams I've ever watched. Maxey and PG on the floor, and I'm watching Kelly Oubre and Andre Drummond led offense. Absolutely insane. Where's Ricky Council at? Huh? Where's Ricky Council, man? You got a great game from Ricky Council, I think, against the Chicago Bulls on, last week. Or no, he was having. Ricky Council was having a good game on Friday, and then Nurse benched him in the fourth quarter and lost the game against the Pacers. Yep. I mean, this is pathetic, man. Nick Nurse really should be embarrassed. You know what I mean? I understand you got injuries, but you got Maxey and PG. You got two of the best scorers in the league, right? Like two top 25 players. Can we say that? Can we say two top 25 players? And you basically look like the Charlotte Hornets. I just don't. I think you have to put some of this on the coach. You can't look this bad when you got two top 25 players on your team. Unless Maxey's overrated and Paul George is washed. But Maxey had a good first quarter. Paul George had a good first quarter. Paul George has 17 in the first half. $43-37. I might start rooting for the Sixers to lose, to be honest. And LaMelo Ball turns it over. Maxey up to Paul George. I mean, can the Sixers really get Paul George and Embiid healthy for next season? You know? If you're going to lose out and get to the top of the draft, is it because you feel like you're going to get these guys healthy for next season? Paul George hits another three. That gives him 20 in the first half. Paul George has 20 in the first half. 46-37. And LaMelo gets a floater, cuts it back to 7. Maxey's 24. Iverson was MVP at 25. Yeah, I mean, Allen Iverson was also a unanimous number one pick, who I would say is the quickest ball handler in the history of the game. Maxey hits another three. Speaking of Maxey. Like, you know, Maxey can be an all-star. He was an all-star last year. Maxey can be a star player without being as revolutionary as Allen Iverson. I mean, Maxey's not Allen Iverson. You know what I mean? Iverson was an anomaly, bro. He's one of one. You might never see it again. No one else shoot. Give it to Maxey and PG. I mean, that's how it should be. But I've been watching Kelly Oubre and Andre Drummond and KJ Martin. I guess you gotta have some kind of supporting cast, right? Paul George is 10th all time in NBA history for three-pointers made. Passes Jason Terry. cool reminder of how old he is stat. That's awesome. Thank you for that, guys. We'll just throw a celebration. Paul George, top 10 in NBA history in three-pointers made. That helps us out. Nothing. Not at all. Maxey around the screen. Another three off the catch. Got it. And the foul. We got a foul on. They called a foul on the Yabusele screen. Is that going to count and the foul? Oh, that's Paul George's next episode, man. Podcast P passes Jason Terry on all-time three-pointers list. So does the three count for Maxey? And a Yabusele foul. Cody Martin grabbed him around the screen and just threw him on the floor. Oh, Muhammad, I agree with you on that, bro. I agree with you on that. Yeah, I don't expect that either. We got an official review here. Jeff T's podcast is better. Well, it's not hard to have a better podcast than Podcast P with full podcast. The thing is called Podcast P, bro. Who named it that? Who names a podcast Podcast P? Podcast P with Paul George. That doesn't even actually make sense because that's the same thing. You are Podcast P and Paul George. What do you mean Podcast P with Paul George? What? That's such a bad podcast name, dude. Maxey, top of the key, another step back. He hits another one. Tyrese Maxey is absolutely cooking. Sixers up 12, and my goodness, without Maxey and PG hitting shots, we're putting makeup on a pig here is what we're doing. LaMelo for three. Got it. I mean, at this point, I'm really just calling out three-point shot attempts, right? Like every possession, I'm like, Maxey for three, Paul George for three, LaMelo for three, Brandon Miller for three, Kelly Oubre for three, Kyle Lowry for three, Eric Gordon for three. Andre Drummond for three. No, we're kidding. He didn't shoot a three. We got a turnover. Brandon Miller in the back. Wait, no, that's I forget his name. Well, LaMelo Ball throws an alley-oop to Miles Bridges because the 76ers are the kings of ball watching and getting beat backdoor. Maxey fade away in the corner, air ball. LaMelo running another fast break, throws another alley-oop to Miles Bridges. Holy hell. 2 alley-oops to Miles Bridges in a row for the Hornets, and they are back within 5. Wow, we were just up by 12. We were just up by 12, I swear to God, 3 seconds ago. And it's a 5-point game. Turnovers. LaMelo trash talking Kyle Lowry. Yo, that was a crazy oop by LaMelo, bro. I mean, a no-look, one-handed to the other side of the rim, dude. That's insane. That is an insane alley-oop, bro. LaMelo really is an N1 mixtape basketball player. He just out there behind the back, through the leg, no-look alley-oops. Having a blast out there. He just out there having a blast, man. Walmart Luka. How did Kyle Lowry end up at the free throw line? Kyle Lowry saves the day, guys. Puts us back up by 7. Brandon Miller, LaMelo, 5 on the clock. Looked like a lot of contact in the paint. Didn't get the call, but Charlotte, guess what? Gets the offensive rebound and puts it back. Sixers up 5 on one of the worst teams I've ever watched play basketball. If we lose this game, I think if we lose this game, the tank has begun. He is an insane playmaker, Enzi. I agree with you that he is an insane playmaker. If we lose this game, the tank has officially begun. All right, boys and girls. Halftime coffee, and I'll be back for the third quarter. Don't go anywhere. Don't turn. What did they used to say on TV back in the day? Don't change the channel. Don't turn that dial, they used to say. Woo, that's an old one. I'll be back. I love you guys. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to the show, man. Welcome back to the show. Sixers up 54-49 at halftime. I got to tell you guys about the people that make this show possible. The sponsor of all of the watch-along shows is BetUS. You can get a 125% deposit bonus on your first deposit on BetUS. 150% deposit bonus on your first deposit and 125% deposit bonus on your next two by using promo code YouTube150. They also have a custom prop builder. You're going to go right there to prop builder. And if my internet wants to work, I'll show you the website. They have a custom prop builder. Look, you can go to Atlanta versus Las Vegas Raiders, which is live, and you can build your own same game parlays. You can click on the player you want, Kyle Pitts, as an example. You can go to receiving. You can choose the exact amount of receiving yards you want to take Kyle Pitts for and build out your own same game parlay on BetUS's custom prop builder. Again, 150% deposit bonus on your first deposit, 125% on your next two, up to $2,000. Promo code YouTube150. Thank you to BetUS for sponsoring the live game watch-alongs. Sixers up by 5. We got the halftime coffee going on here. I'm feeling like RJ lately, man. RJ, you still in here? I'm feeling like RJ lately, man. I'm just here for the vibes. There's RJ. I saw Doc win games without Joel. We did. We saw Doc Rivers win. We saw Doc Rivers win games without stars. You know, he had DeAnthony Melton out there. Who did he have out there, man? Mark Young, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Yeah, Nick Nurse, I will say that. I will agree with you on that. Nick Nurse is much worse at elevating a roster or winning a game with less talent than Doc Rivers. Is that fair to say, everybody? Is that fair to say, man? Nick Nurse is worse at floor raising or winning games with a worse roster or whatever. What do you guys think about that? 2 max players can only win 7 games. Our roster last year sucked. Is it better this year? Is the roster better this year than it was last year? I thought it was in the offseason. For all those keep that same energy people, for all those people that are like, that ain't what you said in August, bro. Weren't you hype about this team? Yeah, I was. And now I'm not anymore. That's how that works. That's how that works, man. That's like you start dating a girl and you're excited about it the first couple weeks, right? Then like a year in, she cheats on you. And she's like, weren't you excited about us dating in the beginning? Yeah, I was. Didn't know you were going to cheat on me. Keep that same energy. Keep that same energy, man. What should we do here? Box score? Look at the first half stats? Let's do that, man. Let's do that. Paul George, 20 points in the first half. Tyrese Maxey, 22. Guys, we're going to get a 40-40 game from Paul George and Tyrese Maxey and lose to the Hornets because of how absolutely dreadful the rest of this roster is. Look at the rest of this. Look at the rest of the stats. You got 22 and 20, and then you got 2, 2, 2, and 6. And your bench, you got 0, 0, and 0. You got an Eric Gordon goose egg. You got Kyle Lowry has 2 points. I mean, the Eric Gordon thing is unbelievable. Why is he playing for 9 minutes? You're better off playing anybody else. The Eric Gordon shit does not make sense to me. You're better off playing Pete Nance. You're better off playing Justin Edwards, Jeff Doughton Jr., Reggie Jackson. You're better off bringing anybody from the Delaware Bluecoats. What is the Eric Gordon stuff, man? RJ, you're absolutely right, man. I watch other teams, they look like NBA rosters. I watch us, we look like we play a totally different sport. Isn't it wild? The idea for this roster was, yet again, Joel Embiid, healthy, MVP level, running the game through Joel, kicking it out to Tyrese and Paul George on the perimeter. But when your number one plan has not come to fruition, you didn't really have a backup plan. This entire roster was built to run off of Joel Embiid being healthy and being at an MVP level, and we haven't seen it yet. So without that, what's your plan B? And without that, plays look a lot worse than they're supposed to because they're trying to do things that they're not supposed to be trying to do. Andre Drummond's not supposed to be playing 30 minutes a game, but Joel Embiid's never healthy. And then the only thing I was excited about for this team was the emergence of Jared McCain, and he falls victim to the curse that is the 76ers basketball team, and he tears his meniscus. Kyle Lowry's laying on the baseline, laughing. This is the most unserious team I've ever seen. Or is that KJ Martin? Could be worse. We could have a season ticket plan. I'm glad I don't. Because you can't sell them. Isn't that crazy? Season ticket holders got scammed, bro. They bought season tickets and they can't sell them. Nobody's paying nothing for these tickets, man. 54-51. We need PG and Maxey to keep cooking. Here's the thing about this team being this top heavy. Maxey and PG are both on pace to have 40 points apiece. If even one of them slows down, we're losing this game. It was a lot of fun having Jared McCain come off the bench and just inject energy into this team and bring a different vibe when the vibes weren't high. And now he's injured. It's just nonstop pain. I'm only here for the vibes. Oubre. We got what are the officials calling it? What a terrible product, man. Oh, they called a touch foul on Josh Green. Oh, we inbounded to Kelly Oubre. We're going to get some more Kelly Oubre offense here. Now he gives it to Tyrese. Smart decision. Tyrese in the lane, floater, back of the rim, got the roll. I feel like that's the first role I've seen Tyrese Maxey get this whole season so far. He's coming around. Josh Green wide open for 3. That one rimmed out. You took McCain for granted early on, though. I don't know what that means. We got another foul call here. Maxey floater. Oh, we got LaMelo fouled Tyrese. I didn't see that play. Tyrese back to the free throw line. We might get a 50 piece out of Tyrese. We might get a Tyrese Maxey 50-point game. I guess that would be something to talk about at least. And he missed the second free throw, 57-51. Miles Bridges for 3. The Hornets really just take turns chucking threes, don't they? What would you say the Hornets like game plan is? Or like style of play? Kelly Oubre all the way down the lane and finishes. Sixers up 8. Sixers up 8. Miles Bridges under the rim. Wow, he blows a wide open layup. That was Miles Simmons right there. Oubre over to Paul George. Paul George back to Oubre. Down to Andre Drummond for the slam. Wow. That is the best play I've seen the 76ers run in a while. Paul George to a cutting Kelly Oubre who dishes it underneath to Andre Drummond for the slam. McCain Rookie of the Year bet. Bro, but what, like, don't betting, shouldn't they void a bet if a player tears his meniscus? Gunna, what's up, man? Once again, shout out to the members in the chat. Thank you guys for being members of the channel, man. It's greatly appreciated. Gunna says, I bet you we are down to start the 4th. Well, the one good thing, besides, the one good thing for me going into 2025 is I'm growing the beard out completely again. So I'm excited about that. I'm gonna grow it as long as I can this time, dude. I'm going like all the way down here. I'm going like massive beard this time. I'm not getting talked into trimming it this time, dude. I'm not getting talked into trimming it this time. Do not place a bet. I'm glad. That's the ethical thing to do, but since when have corporations been fair? Yeah. So they just take the money. They don't void the bet if a player breaks his leg. That's crazy, isn't it? That's crazy. You can contact support and get your money back? What? I feel like a casino is not giving you your money back. How cheap are Sixers tickets at this point? Before Embiid came back against the Bulls, they were down to $3 to get in the building. It's just sad because how do you go to a game and you know you're not excited to watch the team, you know? LaMelo Ball hits a 3. Back to 7. Here's Tyrese Maxey. 9 minutes left in the third. Paul George, free throw line jumper. Got it. Paul George and Tyrese just having a shoot around today because the Hornets defense is so bad. LaMelo Ball, a step back 3. Off. Tyrese running. Oh, it looked like he was going to throw a oop and he gets called for a travel. He almost threw an alley-oop to Paul George. Then he remembered that he can't jump. Tyrese almost threw an alley-oop to Paul George, and then he remembered that he's 38 years old. And he brought it back and got called for a travel. Now LaMelo Ball goes behind the back to Williams for a dunk in the lane. I'm getting close to rooting for the Hornets in this game, guys. I'm not joking at all. Tyrese drives. Kelly Oubre, 3 in the corner. Air ball. Disgusting. Brandon Miller over to Miles Bridges. Miles Bridges finishes. I don't believe that was a foul on KJ Martin, but they called it a foul. So Miles Bridges, I mean, KJ was straight up, but wow, what a pass by LaMelo, the behind the back in the lane. He is an insane playmaker, as NZ told us earlier. Yeah, I don't think that's a foul on KJ, but they gave it to him, so Miles gets the and 1. And it is a 4-point game, guys. It is a 4-point game. I mean, it's just wild to have this much money on the books and be battling, absolutely battling with the worst teams in the league. Josh Green on the right side. Maxey with a steal. Oh, they gave him a foul. They bailed him out. Bailout call. Well, is Allah telling that's a good call? He probably is. Brandon Miller for 3. Front of the rim. Paul George rebound. Sixers up 6. Podcast P on the right wing. Podcast P with the ISO and Williams down the lane. Left-handed layup for Paul George. He slides into the camera, man. Now the Hornets are going to have a 5-on-4. And Brandon Miller has an open 3. And he hits it. So Paul George sliding into the first row and not getting up costs the Sixers another 3 on the other end. See how that works? Cool, you made a layup. We need you to get up and run back down the floor. Maxey high off the glass. Missed it. Andre Drummond offensive rebound. Put back and 1 for Andre Drummond. Sixers back up 7. Sweet left-hand finish, and then laid on the floor and gave up a 3 on the other end. Andre Drummond. Andre Drummond with the flex. Flex on him. I paid $1,000 for the Friday night game. What the hell does that mean? Tommy Noller, what does that mean? Please tell me you're not being serious. You bought a $1,000 76ers ticket? We need confirmation on that. Brandon Miller, screen from Nick Richards. Miller on Maxey. Are we in a zone right now? Miles Bridges drives on PG, gives him a nice Euro and a finger roll lay. Miles Bridges. Euro step layup leaves Paul George in the dust. Eric Gordon is back in the game and he hits a three. Oh my God. Eric Gordon, ladies and gentlemen, your local YMCA basketball player. Somebody's uncle is out there. And he turns it over. Eric Gordon had the ball right there on a fast break, but he's too slow to run a fast break, so he gets plucked from behind. Tyrese Maxey catch and shoot three on the left wing. Got it again. Tyrese Gordon just tried to run a fast break and got the ball stolen from behind because he's insanely slow at this point of his career. I wonder I wonder if there's a stat for like the average mile per hour of NBA teams. What do you think the Sixers rank there? They got to have the slowest like average mile per hour game in the entire league. We have all of the slowest players on the same team. Podcast P around a screen, shoots a three. A hits it. Thought he got fouled. Wow, Paul George is on fire in this game, dude. Paul George and Tyrese Maxey are on fire. I guess that's a good thing. The rest of the team is so embarrassingly bad, I don't even want to watch it anymore, but it is what it is. Sixers are up by 13. I think the Hornets are packing it in here. I think the Hornets are paying their tabs. I think the Hornets are paying their tabs and heading to the door on this one. This is what should be happening. You know, Tyrese Maxey and Paul George should be good enough to beat the Hornets. So it was a little bit frustrating in the first half. But they are maybe putting them away here in the third quarter. But you know how the Sixers are, bro. No lead is safe. Micic on Eric Gordon, the matchup we all wanted to see. And he clamps him. Eric Gordon versus a EuroLeague MVP. And now Cody Martin steals the ball from Tyrese. Kicks it out to Brandon Miller in the corner, wide open. He missed it. We got lucky on that one. Maxey back across half court. Tyrese Maxey on an island with, I forget his name. Drives in, gets a lot of contact from Nick Richards. No call for Tyrese Maxey. Hornets running on the other end. Nick Richards is in the paint on Eric Gordon. He shoots a hook shot right over him because he's the shortest player in the league. Bro, he just turned and shot it right over his head. He's so small. Eric Gordon's 6'2", maybe 6'1". Oh my God, Eric Gordon catch and shoot three. Hits another one. Every time I talk trash, Eric Gordon shuts me right up. Eric Gordon for Most Improved Player of the Year award. Sixers up 14. And Brandon Miller gets a little scoop lay-in down the lane. Cuts it to 12. What's the broadcast doing? Is anybody listening to the Sixers broadcast on this one? Are they making this sound exciting? Are they making it sound like the Sixers are doing something amazing? Maxey was number one a couple years ago in mile per hour, average mile per hour, average speed on the floor. She's glazing Drummond for his rebounds. Eric Gordon, most improved, man. Most improved player, Eric Gordon, man. In an epic turn of events, Eric Gordon, in his 15th year in the league, wins most improved player. Keep talking trash on everyone on the Sixers so they do good. I don't know if I want them to do good anymore, though. You know, I'm at a bit of a crossroads here myself. I don't know if I want them to do good anymore. Tank for flag, man. Tank for flag. Did you guys see that Nick Richards mismatch on Eric Gordon, dude? With the Sixers' luck, they won't get flagged. You know, with the Sixers' luck, they'll fall all the way out of the lottery somehow. The Sixers could have the worst record in the league and somehow get like a whatever, like a 5% chances they fall out of the. It's top 6 protected too. How does it work? Like the 3 worst teams have even odds to get the number 1 pick. Let's look at this, man. How does the NBA draft lottery work? The Pistons waived Paul Reed just to re-sign him. That had to have something to do with a player option or something. Or definitely had to do with money or whatever. Chances of winning. Here we go. Draft lottery. Here we go. Hold on. Chances of winning. The worst 3 teams have the 14% chance of receiving the number 1 pick. That's not a high enough percent for us. That's not a high enough chance for us. Kelly Oubre puts the Sixers up by 16. Did you guys know that the team with the 13th worst record has a 1% chance of getting the number 1 pick? The 76ers could have the worst record in the league, and they would somehow find a way to fall out of the top 6 and lose the pick. Worst record, imagine that. Worst record in the league, and they fall to 7 in the lottery, and OKC gets the pick. That would be insane. $21 average. What's going on, man? Thank you for being a member of the channel for 9 months. Silver got mad at the process. That's why it changed. Of course. But also, is that better or worse for the NBA? You know what I mean? Because you're trying to eliminate tanking, but at the same time, these franchises that are trying to rebuild can't rebuild because they're not getting to the top of the draft. You know, which is more like, I know you're trying to eliminate tanking, but like if the Wizards can't get to the top of the draft, they're just going to forever be the Wizards, you know, or the Hornets, or, you know, I don't know what the correct answer is, man. Nick Richards with the Sixers were up 16. Now they can't possibly blow this one, right? They can't possibly blow a 16-point lead to the Charlotte Hornets. Right, guys? Right? Tyrese Maxey kicks it out to Eric Gordon for 3. Oh, he hits another one. Eric Gordon. Eric Gordon revenge game. Eric Gordon rises from the grave. The ghost of Eric Gordon is out here splashing threes. I ripped him to shreds at halftime, and now look what he's doing in the third quarter, man. Tyrese Maxey, top of the key, drives right. Lost the ball. Ricky Council, offensive rebound here. Draws a foul on Cody Martin. Wow, you finally inject some energy into this game with Ricky Council. It's the Eric Gordon game, man. Ricky Council to the free throw line. Ricky Council draws fouls. He might be the best at drawing fouls on this entire roster. Boof has made another account because I banned him for calling me daddy. He's back with his third account. Sixers up 19. Oh my God, dude. Cody Martin, step back three in the corner. No. Gets it to Wong, who misses a floater. Entry level Boof has been banned again for the third time this stream. Yabusele for three, back of the rim. Ricky Council drives right. Oh, he's absolutely out of control in the lane. Draws another foul. Oh, my God. Ricky Council is going crazy at the end of the third, man. Anderson, it's because I roasted him at halftime, and he came out and started bombing threes, man. Eric Gordon, comeback player of the year, man. The 76ers are up by 21 points. Wow, what is the run in this third quarter that we made, man? What is the run in this third quarter? The Sixers are up by 21. Cody Martin, a miss. Maxey has it. If the Sixers extend this lead and win this game by 30, I might change the way that I feel about the team. Maxey backing down Wong. Oh, I thought he was going to shoot a post fadeaway. Maxey jab step. Maxey for three. It's off. Ricky Council fighting for the offensive board. Couldn't get it. Cody Martin. LaMelo ball. Hornets down 21. LaMelo over to Cody Martin. Another three. Oh, he hits this one, man. Damn. I thought Cody was turning into Caleb for a second and bricking all these threes. We haven't played Boston all year. It's almost mid-December. Bro, our schedule's been trash, man. We played the Pistons like 5 times. We played the Magic 5 times. We play the Charlotte Hornets literally 3 times a week. Kelly Oubre in the paint, kicks out to Ricky Council for 3. Why'd you pump fake? Double cross by Ricky Council. Up and under and got blocked. You're doing too much, Ricky. You're doing too much, man. Just shoot the damn ball. See, that's what it is with Ricky Council. You know, he's going to give you some high energy basketball, but he's going to do some weird shit a lot of times. The Hornets cut it to 15, guys. 16, I mean. Kelly Oubre down the lane. Yabusele for 3. Missed it. Eastwood's camera's off. Nick Richards down the lane. Dunk. Oh my God. The lead is down to 14. Where's my camera? There it is. 287 still in here, man. You guys are absolute sickos. LaMelo at the third quarter buzzer. It's off. The 76ers go into the fourth quarter leading by 16 points. We're up as many as 21 in the third. Now is the moment of truth. Do they hold on to the lead, or do they do what the Sixers do and blow the lead? Let's look at the play-by-play on that third quarter run right there. Because that must have been a massive run that we made right there. Third quarter. Let's see here, man. See if I can show you guys this. Here we go. We were up, let's see. It was 5 points at halftime. We went on we were up 65-59. That was still only a 6-point game, 67-59. I feel like the Hornets went a long time without scoring any points, man. I mean, they scored 6 points in the last 7 minutes of the third quarter. I mean, from 5 to 16. I mean, we really only outscored them by 11 in the third when you really do the math. But we'll see if they hold on to the lead, man. What do you guys? Let's do a poll. We're putting a poll in the chat. The Sixers will win by 20 plus, win in overtime, blow the lead and win in overtime, or blow the lead and lose the game. There's the poll at the top of the chat. Choose wisely. Will the Sixers win by 20 plus? Will they blow the lead and win in overtime? Or will they blow the lead and lose the game? Oh, man. I wish I could put the poll like live on the screen. I got to figure out a way to do that. Paul George down the lane. Oh, my goodness. I don't know what kind of take that was. Here comes Brandon Miller, kicks it out to Josh Green for 3. Uh-oh. Hornets are within 13 again. We were just up 21 a minute ago. Paul George, right side. Dribble, dribble, dribble. Andre Drummond's going to shoot a 3. Oh, my God. What are we doing? Andre Drummond just shot a 3 from the top of the key. There's no way that was in anyone's plans. And he missed it. I shouldn't have to tell you guys that. Here is Wong dribbling around in a circle. Back to Brandon Miller. Brandon Miller. Oh, he turned it over. KJ Martin to steal. Drummond has it, and now Paul George has it. Paul George bringing it across half court. Sixers up 13. Over to Tyrese Maxey. There's no way the Sixers should lose this game. Maxey and Paul George should deliver you a victory, especially with how they've been playing tonight. Maxey on Brandon Miller, drives left, step back in the lane, mid-range, missed it off the front of the rim. Andre Drummond, a tough offensive rebound, but he missed the putback. Damn. Miles Bridges on the wing. Miles Bridges backing down Tyrese. Euro step, lefty layup. That's a mismatch. Tyrese can't guard Miles Bridges. It's an 11-point game. Here we go. Paul George on the right wing on Brandon Miller. Gets the switch. And he loses the ball and turns it over. Josh Green running a fast break. And the Hornets are within 9 points. You can't make this stuff up. Inevitable. It's every single game. It's easy. Bro, it's so easy to predict at this point. But I somehow keep falling for it, man. How am I still falling for this? How am I still even suggesting that the 76ers extend a lead and win a game comfortably? It's just fun. I feel like every game in the third quarter, it feels like it's impossible for them to collapse for some reason. And then they do it every time. $3.53 in a stream. Shout out to everybody in here, man. Vote on the poll at the top of the chat. The Sixers will win by 20 plus. They will blow the lead and win in overtime, or they will blow the lead and lose the game. I think the 20 plus is already out the window because they just blew the lead. They just blew a 21-point lead. It's down to 9 already. So the fact that 41% of people voted win by 20, that's a little bit crazy because they already didn't do that. I guess they could still win by 20 if they get it together and go on a run, but check the net score with Ben Simmons starting at point guard. Oh, we got to see this, bro. We got to see this. The Brooklyn Nets, with Ben Simmons starting at point guard, are losing by 33 points to the Cleveland Cavaliers in the third quarter, the beginning of the third quarter. Ben Simmons is a minus 15 in 19 minutes with 8 points and 4 assists. Incredible plan by the Brooklyn Nets to start Ben Simmons at point guard. Let's just admit that you're tanking, you know. Here we go. Sixers up 9. And we got a foul call here, I think, on Kelly Oubre. Nick Nurse looks like he wants to retire, dude. Nick Nurse looks like he does not want to do this anymore. Oh, they called a moving screen on KJ Martin. That was a pretty BS call, but it does count as a turnover. Here's the Hornets down 9. Brandon Miller. Josh Green for 3 again. He hit it again. It's a 6-point game. Holy hell. Eric Gordon is still out there. We got Kyle Lowry on the floor. Eric Gordon and Kyle Lowry on the floor together. We're running a play for Andre Drummond and he turns it over. How is that the plan? How? Why are we dumping the ball to Andre Drummond on the block? Make it make sense, please. There's just no way that's part of the plan, dude. Who in their right mind will be like, hey, we should get it to Andre Drummond in the post right here? Oh my God, dude. It's so hard to watch this team. Kelly Oubre. Right wing. Kelly Oubre drives. Kelly Oubre turnaround mid-range jumper. That was tough. Got it. Kelly Oubre with the chip on his shoulder. Revenge game. Nick Nurse called a timeout and immediately ran a play for Andre Drummond. That's incredible. Brandon Miller down the lane, got the roll. He's still laying on the floor, Brandon Miller is. Uh-oh. Now we have an intentional foul by Charlotte, and Brandon Miller is hurt. Well, they didn't stop play. They intentionally fouled. Ala Abdenabi said, why did we stop play for Brandon Miller injury? We didn't stop play. Somebody intentionally fouled to stop the play. Right? It's not like Brandon Miller got hurt and the referees called time and stopped the game. Will somebody explain this to me in the chat? Because I'm not sure. I don't understand what happened. Brandon Miller got hurt, and the Hornets intentionally fouled, right? Why does Ala Abdenabi think that the referees stopped the game? They fouled Lowry, and Nurse is trying to call it a shooting foul somehow. But I don't know how Ala Abdenabi thinks that the referees stopped the game for no reason. That was like one time they fouled Lowry and Lowry threw up a shot. But how does Ala Abdenabi not know that? I knew that. I didn't even see the foul and I knew that. It was obvious. One time Ala Abdenabi was trying to roast Ja Morant for his shoes one time. And he was saying that Ja Morant is wearing running shoes. Dude, you guys got to find this clip on Twitter or wherever. One time, Ala Abdenabi was trying to claim that Ja Morant was wearing running shoes. And they were like Kobe Bryant Nikes. Like they were some of the most famous like basketball shoes that players wear. And he was trying to be funny saying that he's wearing running shoes. It was the craziest thing I've ever heard. You remember that? And they kept zooming in on him, and I was like, I'm pretty sure those are like Kobe's. What? Those are regular Nike basketball shoes. What's this guy talking about? They turned it down. Jim Lynam coming with the heat. He said Paul George and Tyrese Maxey were not aggressive in the third quarter as they were in the first half. And that's what changed the game. I said that at halftime. I said, Paul George and Tyrese Maxey were on pace to have 40 apiece. And I said, if either one of these players slows down, the Sixers are going to lose this game. I said that. 8 minutes left in the fourth. 97-91. Kyle Lowry running the show. Paul George on the left wing on Cody Martin. Step back mid-range jumper for Paul George. It's off the rim. I don't even know who I'm rooting for at this point. Miles Bridges. Wong down the lane. Wong over Yabusele. That's a tough bucket for Wong. And he cuts it to 4. Wow. Kelly Oubre on the right wing. Kelly Oubre. Now we're going to get some Kelly Oubre ISO, just what everybody wants. No, Eric Gordon. Never mind. Even worse. Okay, hands it off to Paul George. Paul George drives left. He gets stonewalled by Josh Green. He's getting clamped by Josh Green, and he flops for a foul call. And the referees give it to him. Podcast P with the clutch flop right there after he got clamped by Josh Green for about 15 seconds. And it was a foul. It was a foul. He had his arm in there. He probably fouled him 3 or 4 times in all seriousness. Tyrese Maxey's back in the game, but Kyle Lowry's still out there for some reason. Not really sure why, but there's Kyle Lowry. Kelly Oubre on the perimeter. He drives. He gets it. Draws a foul. Kelly Oubre draws a foul. on Josh Green. How many fouls does Josh Green have, man? Oh, it's a foul on Wong. Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty easy foul call right there. Kelly Oubre at the free throw line to keep the Sixers alive. He gets the first one. Rebuke 2K. Sixers got this. Well, it's still embarrassing to blow a 21-point lead to the Charlotte Hornets. People actually think they'll win by 20 plus. No, this poll was put up at halftime when they were up by. Well, they were up by 21, I think, when I made the poll. So it made sense at the time. Then they blew the entire lead. We're up by 6. 7 minutes left. Miles Bridges, top of the key. Kelly Oubre harassing him. Almost had a steal. Now Bridges has it. Kicks it out to Cody Martin for 3. Rimmed out. But Miles Bridges puts it back because the Sixers don't box out. 99-95. Lowry. Yes, we are watching Kyle Lowry in 2020. It was a foul. Kyle Lowry, you savvy little fucker. Leans in on the drive and draws contact. Wow. The basketball gods are not going to like that. The basketball gods aren't going to like that, Kyle. I'm just warning you. I'm just warning you, man. Diabate, that's his name, I forgot. Musa Diabate. The Sixers scored 4 points in the fourth quarter so far? Really? Is that even possible? Lowry hits the second. Sixers up by 5. 6 minutes and 30 seconds left. Wong directing traffic. Wong, Salud, Cody Martin. I mean, these are literally second-round draft picks we're watching out here. We're going down to the wire with some second-round draft picks, guys, but it's not like our roster's much better. Kelly Oubre with a steal. He's running a fast break. And he turns it over. Cody Martin has the ball now. He drives. And he turns it over. Wow. Horrendous product on both ends here. LaMelo's on a minutes restriction. I don't think he's coming back in. Campaign. Why'd you bet on LaMelo on a minutes restriction, man? Come on, bro. You got to be smarter than that. Yo, you know what's crazy? Brandon Miller went out of the game with an ankle injury too, and we're still battling these guys. They lost LaMelo and Brandon Miller, and they're still giving us work. Kelly Oubre for 3. Got it. Kelly Oubre extends the lead to 8. Now Brandon Miller's still back in there? No, that's Diabate. He's a little taller. A little bigger and taller than Brandon Miller. Cody Martin, a step back 3. I mean, we'll take that all day. If the Hornets are gonna play Cody Martin ball, then we are gonna win this. We are equally bad. This is a good game. Diabate. Oh, LaMelo ball is back in. Yeah, you might win your bet. LaMelo, a 1-foot fadeaway mid-range. Horrible shot. My goodness. But the Hornets have another offensive rebound. Death taxes, and the 76ers not boxing out. Taxes, Sixers not boxing out. A tale as old as time. I see a report on Sixer Country on Instagram. The 76ers season is not compromised yet, and they shouldn't tank as it currently stands. Philadelphia should remain buyers for now. That's Jacob Moreno, I believe. And Jake, I'm going to vehemently disagree with this take. And there's some maniac on the top comment that says, everyone needs to calm down and trust the process. And this person's not joking. Go to Sixer Country on Instagram and read this top comment. Everyone needs to calm down and trust the process. Does it look bleak? Absolutely. Do you need to be good to be the 7th seed in the East? No. Wow. Celebrating the fact that you might get into the playoffs because you don't have to be good. I'm not even reading the rest of that. Oh, shit. LaMelo for 3. Off the front of the rim. Dude, you almost had your 3 more points there. But LaMelo couldn't bring it home, man. I hit a button on the keyboard. I almost turned the whole stream off. I dropped my phone. 103-95. Paul George on the right wing. Trying to take Salone in an ISO, and Salone plucks him out of bounds. This is a 6th pick in the draft. Salone is giving Paul George the work. Now the Sixers have 1.5 seconds on the shot clock to inbound it, and Kelly Oubre is inbounding the ball. Maybe the worst passer on the entire team. And he gets it to Andre Drummond with a second on the shot clock, and he chucks a 3. You can't make this up, but Kelly Oubre gets the rebound. Wow. Tyrese Maxey with 5 on the shot clock. Maxey stuck, kicks it to Paul George in the corner for 3, and he got it. A massive 3 from Podcast P to put the Sixers back up 11. 106-95. And Salone turns it over. The Sixers should put this one away. This last 4 minutes right here, the Sixers should put this one away. Tyrese Maxey on Wong, drives right, gets right to the rim on him, and gets a bucket. Maxey just went right through Wong and laid it in. Sixers back up 13. LaMelo turns the ball over. Eric Gordon trying to get rid of the rock. He gets it over to Oubre. And we're back to Paul George, and we're running clock. 14 on the shot clock for Tyrese Maxey. Sixers are on a 9-0 run. Maxey step back mid-range. He called it a travel. This referee called it a travel. That's the James Harden step back. Maxey's been doing that for years now. And this referee just called it a travel. They've been allowing that step back in the NBA for years, but this one referee just never hasn't seen it yet. Who's this referee? Somebody's grandpa? He was like, oh, it's a travel. I mean, I think they're all a travel, if we're being serious. All of those step backs are travels, in my opinion, but they haven't been calling it in the league for a long time now. That referee said, I don't know what that was, but that looked like a travel to me. He said, that looks like a travel to me, man. They got to cover the spread. You think that's what it is? Oh, man. Hey, we're up 10. 108 to 98. Can we bring it home? Can we bring it home, man? Sixers up 10. Tyrese Maxey. Paul George on the elbow on Cody Martin. Paul George gets to a one dribble mid-range and the foul. Paul George coming up huge against the Hornets. Much like one of our favorite players of all time who always showed up against the Hornets and the Wizards and the Pistons. Our very own Tobias Harris. Sixers up 13. Sixers up 13, man. 111 to 98. Do the Hornets have anything left? Miles Bridges a catch and shoot three. Rimmed out. Cody Martin an offensive rebound. LaMelo a catch and shoot three. Terrible shot off the back of the rim. Diabate an offensive rebound. Miles Bridges back out to Cody Martin. Back out to Bridges. Another three for Bridges. It's an air ball. And Tyrese Maxey has it. Holy hell, this Hornets team is so bad. They are so bad. There's no offensive plan at all. They really just throw the ball around and chuck threes, man. Romp, what's going on, man? Who's the only minus on the team? It's probably Eric Gordon and Kyle Lowry, huh? Why would anyone be at a Hornets game? I can't figure it out. Dare I say Eric Gordon had a decent game? I mean, he made a couple threes. But he's still Eric Gordon, man. LaMelo Ball draws a foul on Tyrese. 13-point lead for the Sixers. 2:08 left. They can't possibly blow this lead, right? Fans only go for the free chicken. They're in Charlotte. What's the free chicken in Charlotte? Do they got the Chick-fil-A thing going on too? What else is there to do in Charlotte? I mean, I'm sure the tickets are pretty cheap too, so I get it. I don't live close to an arena, so I don't know what it's like to, just be able to jump on the train or whatever, jump on the bus and go down there, or take a 5-minute drive, 15-minute drive or something. 111.99 Kelly Oubre left wing. Almost turned it over. Got it back to Tyrese. 1 minute and 50 seconds left. Out of bounds on Charlotte. Sixers to inbound the ball with 6 seconds on the shot clock. Holding on to a 12-point lead. We can't possibly blow the lead in 1 minute and 50 seconds, right? Paul George catch and shoot three from the corner. Missed it. It was a good shot with not a lot of time left. Diabate. And the Hornets turn it over. Paul George with a steal. Now we got Josh Green and Kelly Oubre with a jump. Coming up clutch. Podcast P. Campaign has needed 2 points from Melo for a while now to hit a parlay, and he just can't give him a bucket, man. PG's best Sixer game. Wow, how many points does he have? He had a 29-point game this season, but I mean, I guess, but it's the Hornets. You know? It's just hard to care. That's how I'm feeling about it, man. It's hard to care, dude. You know, I know these broadcasters are going to make it sound like a gritty win and, you know, some kind of something to build upon or whatever they're going to make up. It's hard for me to care, man. They're going to say a gritty win for the 76ers. Seasonal pessimism. I mean, yeah, when they always piss me off, I guess it is seasonal pessimism. His jump shot was on fire in this game. I will give him that, man. I'll give him that, dude. Hornets cut it to 10 with 1:16 left. You put $500 on Kelly Oubre to get a double-double? Are you guys okay? Are you guys having some issues, man? Who in the world would ever bet $500 on a Kelly Oubre anything? He's the most wild card player I've ever seen, bro. You know what I mean? Kelly Oubre might give you a goose egg. He might give you 15 and 10. I mean, I hope you're not serious. That's a wild bet. The chat is having a laugh at the $500 on Kelly Oubre bet. I'll take the 500 if you don't need it. What's Kelly Oubre have, dude? What's he got? 9 rebounds, probably? He has 9 rebounds. He has 19 and 9. Thomas, are you serious, bro? You're about to lose that 500 on a one Kelly Oubre rebound? He has 19 and 9, dude. Thomas needs 1 Kelly Oubre rebound. Let's all root for it. Lock in for Thomas, chat. Lock in. We need 1 Kelly Oubre rebound for Thomas to win this. What's the payout on the 500, dude? Maxey kicks it over to Eric Gordon. Back to Tyrese. Running some clock. 13 seconds on the clock. And the Hornets intentionally foul. Down by 10 with a minute left. What? Dude, how far are they going to drag this game out if they're intentionally fouling with 1 minute left, down by 10 points? Who intentionally fouls down by 10 with a minute left? Oubre has 3 straight double-doubles. Not a totally bad bet, but $500? I'll put 5 on it. I'll put maybe 15. 50's crazy. 500? Miles Bridges for 3. Got it. Hornets cut it to 9 with 57 seconds left. Kyle Lowry in the game for his experience in clutch situations. And Tyrese fouled again. Alex had 50 on McCain Rookie of the Year. Damn. Tore his meniscus. McCain could still come back and win Rookie of the Year, though. There's a lot of, if it's a partial tear and he's back in, if it's a partial tear and he's back at like the end of what? February? He could play the whole month of March, and I guess, I don't know, it depends where the Sixers are then and how much they're tanking at that point. Oh yeah, he would need to play 65 games. I forgot about that. Then never mind, I guess, huh? Philadelphia 70 meniscus. The Philadelphia 70 injuries. The Philadelphia 70 knee swellings. Hornets down 9. Seats are empty. Everybody left the building. LaMelo gets in a lane. He drives in for a layup for no reason. Oh, they were down 11 again. They cut it. They're intentionally fouling. What are they doing? The game should be over so long ago. Why are the Hornets doing layups and intentionally fouling? Oh my God. One of the worst basketball games we've ever watched, and the Hornets don't want it to end. We need a Kelly Oubre rebound. We need a Kelly Oubre rebound for my man to hit this double-double bet. You need Maxey to miss this free throw right here. You need Kelly to grab the board. That's what needs to happen for you. And he makes it. Sixers back up 11. Maxey has 38. Salon. Blocked by Paul George. And they're fouling again. You're down by 11 with 20 seconds left. Let the goddamn game end. What are you doing? I've never seen anything like it. What's wrong with these guys, bro? Don't you guys want to go home? All the fans left. Every player on the bench doesn't want to be there anymore. This is like when the kid in the back of the class keeps raising his hand after the bell rang. Ridiculous, man. And they turn it over. Or Kelly hit it out of bounds. Hornets got 500 on a Maxey 40 piece. That is the only explanation. And it's over. It's over. The Sixers win. Sixers win 120 to 108. We're back in the win column against one of the worst teams I've ever watched play basketball, the Charlotte Hornets, who really just pass the ball around and chuck threes the whole game and don't play any defense. But good shooting nights for Tyrese Maxey and Paul George. That's a good sign, I guess. Joey Katz, what's good? Joey Katz in the chat, everybody. Philadelphia 76ers DJ. He has a 120 rule. He says that anytime you score 120 points, you win. I mean, it makes sense because the Sixers average 105 points per game, which is the lowest in the NBA right now. What's the average points per game for an NBA team? That's simple math. if you score more than the average, then yeah, you should win, right? The payout was $11,000. Thomas, are you being serious or are you joking? Thomas told everybody that he put $500 on a Kelly Oubre double-double. The payout was $11,000. And Kelly Oubre finished the game with 19 points and 9 rebounds. That is wild. That's a bad beat, man. That's what you call a bad beat, right? All right, guys. I don't know, man. I had a long weekend. I don't think I'm going to have a post-game show today. But I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. I'll talk to you guys about the 76ers tomorrow, man. I didn't even want to get back into watching Sixers this early. I had a peaceful weekend, and I was like, why? Why do the Sixers have to play on Monday? Why? But yeah. I will I'll have some video. I'll have a video tomorrow talking about some things, so you know. Thank you guys for hanging out, man. It was fun. It's always fun, no matter what. Win, lose, or draw, whether we feel good about the team or bad about the team. It's always fun watching it live and hanging out with you guys in the chat, man. I'll talk to you guys soon.